Okay, this is part 3 of 3. Remember the title of this. It is 21 Effective Ways to Market a Home for Sale in 2025. This is not only a reminder, this is for you to outline for the seller. Some of these may sound like they're super simple, but sometimes the secret is in the simplicity and explaining the way that you do it to the seller. These are actually the 21 things we bring up to the seller when we're doing a listing presentation, and we have it all outlined. So if you need this Google Doc, let me know. I'll send it over to you on Instagram. Just message me there. And while you're at it, friend me so that I get the message. Sometimes I don't. This episode is brought to you by brillianttribe.com. Number 16, we left off with a virtual open house tour, which I called live streaming. Number 16, place an eye-catching yard sign. Man, is that like the easiest thing to remember to do? But yet, what do we see? Some of the yard signs that you all have are damn ugly. They're ugly, they're old, they're falling apart, and they don't even have a sign writer. They don't have a QR code. They don't stand out. I need you to redo your yard signs and have a QR code, make them stand out. This is free advertising. This is your landing page to capture people. It's your opportunity to get more business. And so that's for you. On the other side, if you're telling the seller, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we have a yard sign and it has a QR code, it captures everyone that comes by so that we know who was interested, if they had any questions, and it gives us a better chance of seeing what they think of the home just from the outside. Or if they have any questions, we're able to capture them, right? That's what it's about. We go and we do as many things as possible to leave every stone unturned. And that's why we also do open houses, right? Going back to that. Number 17, prepare quality print flyers and brochures. I think here is where, and this is why we love showing what we have. We've got 2 marketing centers for our brokerage. One, we've got the Maxa Designs, the other one, Breakthrough Broker, and those create amazing, beautiful, high quality flyers. And the reason we do the high quality flyers is because we want to stand out and remind people, if we're coming through and doing this for our client, what are we going to be doing for you? We use it to get other listings too. Now, when it comes down to the seller, they want to make sure that they are first, and there's no problem. We show them how these flyers, this marketing that we're doing, this material that we've produced is high quality so that the buyer that comes in relates that high quality to the home. They're like, oh yeah, this was the home. I really love this. This is a beautiful picture on this. I remember that home. And so again, it goes down to the small details, right? Number 18, use targeted direct mail, just listed postcards, under contract, open houses. We love to use Red-X, and what we do on the back end, we show how in an area geographic farm, we literally click the people that we want to mail to, click a button, make sure that the postcard's all right on Red-X, has a QR code, and then we send it out, just listed, or open house, or just closed. Again, we do this because when we just listed the home, we want to make sure that we blast it out to everyone in the neighborhood, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, because we never know which neighbor is renting, or on top of that, which neighbor knows somebody that wants their friend to move into the neighborhood. That's how it works. Or family member, right? So explain it that way. Number 18. Wait, no, second. Hold on. I just thought we did number 18. There it is. Number 19. Engage the real estate agent network. Here's a stat for you. Around 29%, well, hold on. Around 88% of buyers purchased using an agent overall. Number 1. Since a large portion of buyers find their home through an agent, around 29% according to NAR, why not also focus on agents? And so we show them our sellers, our possible client here that we're presenting to, we show them how we do this. Not only do we have a network, again, on email, but we also blast out through our own list that we've curated over the years. If you don't have one, don't worry. There are plenty of companies that offer this, that send out those e-flyers to the top agents in the area. And of course, you can participate in your local board And they have pitches where you can stand up and say, hey, I've got this listing coming soon. All right, just listed this property, right? Now you're marketing there. And on top of that, let me make sure I'm not touching on it there. Perfect. Inviting those agents through the local MLS through broker opens. So broker opens work really well. And not only does it get you the agent outside of the seller, you the agent, the ability to connect with other top agents, it shows the seller that you're making an effort to bring in other agents by hosting these broker opens. You just have to explain why they're good, right? And I just gave you the stat. Most buyers end up working with agents, and you want to work with those top agents, so let me invite them over. And on top of that, let me blast out so they know and they're aware of it. Number 20, leverage local community channels. Spread news of the listing through community and word of mouth networks. And those could be next door communities, Facebook groups. We've got one of the largest. HOA newsletters, community bulletin boards, even neighbors, right? This is why we love calling around the neighborhood. This is why we do just listed postcards. And so when you're looking at communities, make sure that you belong to these networks that can allow you to promote these listings. And don't just limit it to you. When you're talking to the seller, say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we love to also use any type of community that you have, whether it's at work, at church, or any other community that you belong to. We'll create these great flyers and graphics for you socially so you can blast them out or send them to whoever so you can share them as well, right? Again, differentiation. And number 21, last one. Now, you may or may not have thought of this. We've done this, and we've done this successfully. I love it. And that's partnering with local micro-influencers. You find the local social media micro-influencers. Micro-influencer, the definition for this, hold on, micro-influencer, it's always changing, definition. It used to be 50,000 or less, but what do they have now? Micro-influencer is a social media user with a follower count typically ranging from 1,000 to 100,000, right? So I would say under 100,000, that's local, that does a good job presenting themselves. I think you'd find those that are local and say, hey, Joanne, I love your channel. Listen, if I pay you 200, if I pay you 300, if I pay you whatever amount, and sometimes they have their own amount, sometimes they don't. That's why I'm saying it. If I pay you this amount, can you do a shout out for me? Can you stop by the home and do a video tour, right? And say it's a sponsored post. Let's team up. Let me interview you. Let's talk about my listing. Tell me what you think, right? There's a lot of opportunity here. And sometimes if you pay them a certain amount, they'll do 3, they'll do 4. But it gives you access to their audience. And if they're doing it routinely, like we have, man, that listing can get a lot of eyeballs on it. And it's all about getting the eyeballs to find that buyer that may buy this home, right? Those are the 21. If you need them, I will send them to you on Instagram. This episode is brought to you by abrillianttribe.com. Thanks for listening. Have an awesome day.